Hello, everyone. It is Sunday, September 2nd. Almost forgot the date. In the year of our Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. And we got a couple treats on the show for today. A beer that I have never seen before because I don't think it's ever been made before until now. And of course the theme song of the show. That's right. Beer is good for you. Damn right. Well, let's get to our unofficial sponsors. Got to mention Johnny and his better half, Emma Montgomery, and their website, theravel.com. That's THERAVEL.com. Great website. Got to go check it out. Also, a big shout out to, let's give him a shout out, my man, Chef Jannard Wells. That's Facebook.com/CHEFJERNARDWELLS. All one word. He's a fellow Masonic brother and an amazing chef and a great man. Talk to him all the time. And check his page out. Hit that like button. And you'll be impressed. The guy's awesome. He really is. And of course, my unofficial sponsors of the show, my good friend Wally Fortier. Wally's aluminum shaping process. Not Wally's ass sculpting process. But Facebook.com/WASPA. That's WASPAA. See, Wally lives right across the street from me down here in Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. That's right. Oh, speaking of Oklahoma, how about a shout out to Mustang Brewing Company out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Phenomenal beer indeed. Trust me. And they support the show, and I support them. Well, here we go. Speaking of support, my good friend Crystal Lloyd Dozani, KJ Lloyd, Ogano Gold Coffee. There's your website right there. Great way to start the day or the night or whatever have you. And phenomenal coffee from a wonderful lady who's absolutely gorgeous, total sweetheart. And I worked with her in jolly old England. And she has her own coffee company. She's got her own 50 style pinup career going on. She's been in a comic book. She's also a published poet. And she knows it. All right. And, of course, my man, Tom Walk. That's W-A-L-K-E. Walk. Not Waka or Waka or Wacky. But general manager of this here business, Stevens Rubber Stamps and Sign Company, and make all kinds of good stuff for you. Down here in Yeehaw, Texas, where men are men and the bulls run scared. Good old Texas. Or as they say in Mexicanese, Teja. All right. So, speaking of beer, now my man Justin Dimmitt's going to love this, and so are a lot of you. Folks, I saw this today when I was at Sam's Club doing a little shopping. Actually, no, I got this one at Walmart. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Limited autumn release, folks. Look at that, will you? Caramel apple spiced ale. Holy smokes. This beer, if this ain't going to be good, I'll be shocked. 5.8%. So it'll kick you in the boo-boo a little bit as well. And, I've been dying to taste this one. Look at this. Fall seasonal blended fresh apple juice with cinnamon, nutmeg, and caramel malts for a warming spice taste. Folks, I got a feeling this might even beat my Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Holy smokes. Blue Moon Brewery, Golden, Colorado. Here we go. Proper beer opening apparatus. Congratulations to my man Justin, learning how to finally do it right. Here you go. Got a good pop on that one. Ha-ha! And, of course, proper beer consumption apparatus. 45-degree angle, as always. Right over the keyboard. Why? Because I'm just that damn good. Oh, I can't wait to drink this. I'm excited. I haven't been this excited about a beer in a while. Cheers and beers to all of you. Prost, as they say in Germany. Kampai, as they say in Japan. Here we go. Wow. You know what this is? This is an orgasm in a beer mug is what this is. This is absolutely phenomenal. Wow. All right. Folks, believe it or not, I have no birthday shout-outs today. Can you believe that? It's insane. Wow. No birthday shout-outs. I couldn't believe it. Oh, well, we got, I do know a couple friends back home. Lunch Lady, Ann, and also a friend of mine from back home, Aaron Jackson. They're both celebrating a birthday today. I do know that, but they're not on the old Facebook, or if they are, I haven't found them. But anyway, how about some additional shout-outs right off the bat to my man, Kevin Sherman. Now, here's a badass dude. Phenomenal guy. Cop in England, living in Illinois, from Illinois, and the land of Lincoln. That's right. Home of the Bears. And Kevin is a great man. We've become great friends over the course of time. And Kevin, I'm glad to know you've got some stress relief going on, brother. Sorry to see that truck go. That sucks butt.
Yup, it does.
Squeeze me. But, dude, I hope you get to see the show. And I just want to know, always a pleasure and an honor chatting with you. We'll get you on the old Song Pop app some more. Excuse me. As soon as this here show is recorded and I start uploading it, I will be playing some Song Pop today, because that is the heaviest addiction on the internet right now. Alright. Next on the list. Now, here's a good friend of mine I just gave a shout out to on the show like a day or two ago. But this man's always worthy of a shout out, especially when I just got done doing a fantasy football draft with him. My man Scott Link. He's from Illinois as well. Half Illinois, half Alabama, otherwise known as Eastern Mississippi. That's right. He's a huge Alabama fan, and good job on Alabama for beating Michigan last night. They kicked their ass. 41-14. And Michigan was ranked number 8. They were. Alabama was ranked number 2. I think they deserve the number 1 ranking now. Although USC did a pretty good job last night too. I just don't see USC going all the way. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But I know one team ain't going to win it all. My team, Boston College. Hey, you know what? Through thick and thin, you got to be a fan of your home team. At least that's my philosophy. Now, Scott's a big Bears fan, as he should be, being originally from Illinois. Not Bears. I like the Bears. But I will be rooting for the Lions for the NFC, as I always do. My number 2 team behind my Patriots, of course. All right, well, Scott, dude, good draft. At least for me it was. Sorry about your ordeal. Could be worse. Could not have a team, right? There's always worse. All right, next on the list, another man that was involved in today's fantasy football draft. And the man's a diehard, hardcore New York Giants player. Hey, I respect the Giants, but I can't stand Eli Manning, and I think I've made that noted there, Kevin Van Bockovin, or as I like to call Van B, Van Bastard, Van Ball Sniffer, Van Badass. Yeah, you are a badass dude, Kev. I really like you. You're a great guy. Spark chasing badass, I might add. And I hope we get together again sometime down the road for some beers. Miss hanging out with you, brother. You too, Scott. You guys are always welcome to come down here to Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known in western Louisiana, where I always have a fresh, full supply of beer. But that's the way I operate. Another one. In fact, this lovely young lady should be passing through here soon, along with her lesser half, but still equally, damn near equally awesome man, Becca Manning. Give a shout out to your man Joel Manning for me, if you would, please. I really want to meet him. He's got to be awesome. I mean, hell, you're a happy lady. You're an awesome lady. A great friend of mine and my better half, Farrah's. And Joel, you got to be one cool dude. Undoubtedly. Good draft today. Hopefully you won't win for a change. You and another shout out to my man Chris Anderson. Dude, always a pleasure playing fantasy football with you. And yes, I'll be hooking you up very soon. In fact, probably after work Tuesday morning, I'll go get the ducats and send it your way. But Joel, Becca, Chris, you guys are awesome. And you know what? Living here in Yeehaw, Texas ain't that bad. I thought it'd be horrible. But it ain't too shabby. A lot of critters, though. Lots of critters, and it's wicked hot here. Oh, my goodness. All right. How about a shout out to my man, Justin Dimmitt? Dude, I'm telling you right now, you got to get this beer, Justin. Seriously. Now, Justin is my number 1 follower on the show. He shares my link every day on his page for the show. Dude, I totally appreciate it. You reek of awesomeness. And so does this beer. Caramel apple spice. Holy smokes. Ah, wow. All right. Well, Justin, brother, one of the biggest Star Trek fans in the world, fellow Masonic brother, phenomenal man. Dude, we were put on this earth to help others, and that's what we do. Justin, I salute you, my man. And congratulations on figuring out how to properly utilize the beer opener. There you go, brother. Very proud of you on that one. Shout out to another distinguished follower, friend of mine, and my man across the street. I mentioned Wally's aluminum shaping process. My man Wally Fortier. I'm giving you a shout out, brother. 7 more days, and the Patriots will teach football teams how football's meant to be played. I can't wait. Patriots football 7 days from today. If that doesn't get you excited, there's something wrong with you. Period. End of story. That's the way it is. Wally, you're a badass mofo, brother. Much love to you. No homo. And thank you for inviting me to the weapons draft. Because I'll tell you what, you, and I'm going to give a shout out to my man Steve Burnett as well. You weapons folks, I'm the only non-weapons dude on the team. And you know what? You're going down like a tie hooker. That's just the way it is. Ha! That's because Reverend Dr. B's going to crush your skulls or attempt to. And my team is just that damn good. We are awesome. The Vineyard Ballbusters. All 4 fantasy football leagues have the same team name. And all 4 fantasy football teams are going to be wicked. Awesome this year. I got good hunch. I'm feeling good about it. So Steve, big shout out to you, my man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the show. And how about a shout out to my man, yo Rockey! Rockey Stasevich. Dude, good to hear from you. Hey, why did Jonathan get rid of his Facebook page? You let Jonathan see this here show. Let him know I haven't forgotten him. Rockey, if you're in town, we need to get together and drink some brouhahas. And miss the hell out of you, bud. Jonathan, miss the hell out of you too, brother. And dude, cheers and beers to you guys. Alright, here's the story of my cell phone real quick. A week ago Friday, that would be 9 days ago, I had my cell phone in a cup holder. I took it out of one each cup holder. I poured a cup of coffee from the thermos of love. And I drank a sip of my foo-foo coffee. It's delicious, by the way. Chocolate silk with caramel macchiato creamer. Yummy. Orgasm in a thermos. But anyway, I put one each cup of coffee into cup holder. And then I took one each cell phone and put into cup holder. Well, what I thought was an empty cup holder, it was no longer empty. It had a cup of coffee in it. Yeah, cell phones and coffee do not mix. Okay? So my cell phone has been as worthless as the brain cells of an average Yankees fan since. A new one is on the way. Of course it's shipping late because I got the luck of a murder victim. It's just the way it is. Alright. And finally, here's a lady that's, although she's had some rough times at times, I gotta say, she is one of the most awesome, positive, phenomenal people I've ever met in my entire life. My good friend Becca Crouch, who I know you and my friend Becca Manning have become good friends. And see, good people lead to good people. And Becca Crouch, you're a total sweetheart. And I love the photography session that... A big shout out to Kristen Lynn Photography. Folks, that's KristenLyn Photography. Check it out and hit that like button. I'm telling you, that lady is a photography wizard, okay? She makes magic happen with that lens of hers. And Becca, I'm telling you right now, those pictures I've seen thus far are absolutely adorable. Congratulations on earning, and I do mean earning, that free photo shoot. It was a pleasure and an honor to help you out, and I want to give a thank you to all my friends out there who helped to make that happen. All you had to do was hit the like button, and you did that, and I appreciate it. And we got 101 likes total. And Becca won the contest for her and her lovely little ladies. And if that ain't awesome, I don't know what is. Wow. All right. With that said, there's my shout outs. Let's get to the celebrity birthday spit of the day. Mark Harmon, 61 years old today. Keanu Reeves, 48 today. Wow. God, it seemed like yesterday he was a youngin'. Salma Hayek, still looking sexy at 46 years old. Haha, 3 birthdays for 1948. Terry Bradshaw, 64 today. The late, great Krista McAuliffe would be 64 today. Sadly, we know she was the first teacher and only teacher sent up in space. January 28th, 1986, a horrible day for NASA as the Challenger exploded. I remember watching that on TV when I was in 7th grade. I actually took out computer terminals, turned them into TVs. First time I had ever seen television in school. Yep. Ah, what a sad day that was. And then, of course, we've got Nate Tiny Archibald. Who's that, Dr. B? Boston Celtics point guard back in the day. Late 70s, early 80s. Yep, we love that guy. He's 64 today as well. Aaron Dickerson, legendary Rams Colts running back, 52 years old today. Let's see. Here, 60 years old today. Tennis great Jimmy Connors, who, by the way, ironically, 41 years ago today, won his very first U.S. Open match at the age of 19 on his birthday. Chris Evert, matter of fact, also won her first U.S. Open match ever at the age of 17. Lennox Lewis, 47 years old today. I'm waiting for him to make a boxing comeback. Seems like all them old farts do. All right, and how about some additional historical milestones? On this day in 1941, the Oscar statue was copyrighted. About damn time. On this day in 1940, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park was dedicated in Tennessee. That is an awesome place to visit. If you've never been there, you gotta go. On this day in 1789, the U.S. Treasury was created. Still going strong, 213 years later. On this day in 1987, Philips introduced the very first CD video, which, if I'm not mistaken, led to the DVD. Imagine that. Laserdisc. Boy, that went over well, huh? Went over about as well as Ryan Leaf's career, right? On this day in 1963, 49 years later, still in effect, too. CBS and NBC expanded network news coverage from 15 minutes to 30 minutes. Big milestone there. On this day in 1945, Vietnam became independent from France. You saw what happened 30 years later. North and South Vietnam's... Well, Vietnam was independent, and then it became North and South Vietnam, and now it's Vietnam again. Communist. It is what it is. And on this day in 1936, the first transatlantic round-trip flight occurred. Back and forth across the Atlantic Ocean. That's what transatlantic means, crossing the Atlantic Ocean. Twicey. Round trip. On this day in 1919, the Communist Party of America formed in Chicago. 93 years later, I'll leave that alone. That's it for your random facts of the day and all that good stuff. How about we get to the movie of the day? How about some real sleaze and cheese for the day? Sleaze and cheese Sunday is probably not a good idea being a biblical day, but I don't give a shit. It's my show and that's the way I do business. Folks, today's movie of the day, this is definitely a C movie, undoubtedly. Cool It, baby. Oh, yeah. Look at that, huh? Something Weird Video. Triple movie feature. Haha. But today's movie is Cool It, baby. From 1967. Starring some nobodies, Beverly Baum, Joe Marzano, and Eleonora. Interesting. So basically, Cool It, baby. Mistress Monica loves whipping sexy models while Herman, her partner in crime, captures it all on film. But when they're busted by the local district attorney, he hires them to run his very own House of Pleasure. A veritable three-ring circus of sleaze with tortures in the basement, orgies in the living room, and strange sex rituals in the attic. To make things even more perverse, the DA has Monica and Herman become the foster parents of a juvenile offender who, faster you could say, Cool It, baby, becomes the center of their unholy cabal. Wow, what a movie. I bet my man Kevin Sherman, Mr. Movies, has probably never seen this movie before. Check that one out, buddy. 1967. Black and white movie. Yep. Warning, this program contains nudity, sexual situations, and the sort of people you pray you'll never meet in real life. Well, I've met people like that. They're interesting, to say the least. Let's get on to the song of the day, and for this, I gotta bring out a special hat because it's a sermon, folks. After that filthy movie that I displayed, I think we need some churching up. It is Gospel Sunday, after all. So, the first ever sermon on the show, we're taking it all the way back. I want to say it's Tuesday, December 6th, 1928. And folks, this guy is truly something else. Reverend Johnny Blakey. You've never heard of him, but you'll never forget him. I promise you that. And wearing this kingly hat because the name of this song is King of Kings. Reverend Johnny Blakey, 1928, December 6, 1928. Here you go. You ain't never heard something like this before. I promise you that. This is unique, to say the least. And that would be Bessie Jackson. What a powerful voice she had. Folks, the first sermon ever on the Beer and Song of the Day, a.k.a. the Reverend Dr. B Show. Wait till you hear Reverend Johnny Blakey. You've never heard something like him before. Unless you've been to some crazy gospel services. I love gospel. I really do. Gospel church services are definitely the absolute best. You feel horrible for everything you've done in your entire life. I promise you that. There used to be jewels on here. They fell off.
You'll find my text and the 19th chapter of St. Luke, and at the 38th verse, the words of the text, blessed be the King that cometh in the name of the Lord. Subject the King of all kings.
There you go.
My friend, one day our Christ was in into a little town. My friend,
just keep listening to Reverend Johnny.
Began to crowd. Who down at the King?
Squeeze me.
That cometh unto the name of the Lord. And my friend, our Christ, will ride into the town. Why? Men, women, and children began to praise him. And tonight, my friend, I want to impress upon your mind that Jesus
Glory be.
is the King.
Listen to their shout outs from the congregation, too.
My friend, there have been great kings that do great things in the world. But tonight, I want to impress upon your mind that Jesus is the King of all kings.
That's right.
And my friend, why? Even though my friend, wow.
Oh, there we go.
The King of England, my friend.
The growling has commenced.
Well, and he has ruled up in his kingdom. Wow. But my friend,
You ain't heard shit like that before, have you?
England is a natural man, my friend, and he too must pay the death price. My friend, wow.
That's powerful, baby.
The King of all kings.
Wow. Boy, oh boy. Almost 84 years old. The scripture never gets old. I'm telling you, I want to go to a church like that. I haven't been in a long time, and my wife won't go. Now, real quick, December 6, 1928. Let's verify what day of the week that fell on. Because, see, December 9th of 1973 fell on a Sunday, so therefore Thursday would have been December 6th of 73, as well as 1945, as well as 1917. So, we'll go with 1917. December 6th was a Thursday, and therefore 1921 was a Tuesday, 1925 was a Sunday, 1929 was a Friday, 1928 was a Thursday. Not Tuesday. Thursday, December 6th, 1928. And if I had my cell phone, I'd pull it up right now to verificate and show you all. So look it up. December 6th, 1928. I just figured it out in my head. I was guessing it was Tuesday, but I just figured out in my head and verified that it was actually Thursday, December 6th, 1928, that the song / sermon, King of Kings, Reverend Johnny Blakey, was recorded. I remember the date. Now I know the day of the week. There you go. Cheers. All right, folks, you know what time it is.
Damn right, Dr. B.
It's that time. It's time to make like a fetus and head out so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spill you drink or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady Manning. Or men slapping women. Things like that are just plain stupid. Yes, Kevin Van B. I can't stand Eli Manning. He's beaten my Patriots twice. Jackass. But remember, both Mannings combined,
3
Super Bowl rings. 1 each Tom Brady, 3 Super Bowl rings. I guess that means Tom Brady's as good as both of them put together, right? Sure. Alright, I'm out of here. See you all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.